Baylor at ScoobyDoo.com. So I'm going to show you how you make a old to new photo. So this is the 1967 Shelby GT500. You've probably seen it in the movie Gone in 60 Seconds. Eleanor, the last car that they get. And this is what I've done to it. I've kind of made it look like it's, I don't know, I got this photos off images.google.com, and it looks like a car show. And you can see it looks kind of like an old photo faded into a new photo. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and open this photo up in Photoshop here, and I'll go ahead and make it bigger. Okay, and the first thing I want to do is duplicate this background layer, because this is the layer we're going to be editing, and we want this layer to be we don't want to mess up our background layer, because this background layer is the layer that will keep that original look to it, the new photo. So on the back, our copied layer, we're going to add a filter to it, and we're going to go to our filter gallery, and I'm going to go to the poster edges under artistic, and I'm going to leave it at its default settings. You can see it kind of makes the photo a tad older looking. And then I'm going to go back to the filter gallery, and I'm going to choose the palette knife. And you can see that it adds a little bit another sort of effect to the photo. And you can play with these settings to make it however you want it to look. I'm going to stick with about 5. And what I want to do now is give it that sepia look to it, so it looks kind of like it was taken a long time ago. Although I guess in '67 it would be a black and white photo, but so I'll go with the black and white photo then. So we'll go to Image, Adjustments, Black and White, and I'm going to leave it at its default settings here. But what I want to do now is go ahead and choose the mask and add a mask to this layer. And you press D on the keyboard and you'll reset your colors back to their default state. And choose G on the keyboard to open up the gradient tool. You'll want it to be the settings, I guess, just the this point right here, black to white, linear gradient, normal mode, opacity 100, reverse, dither, and transparency checked. So, and then just drag from the left to the right, holding down Shift. And you can see that you can go ahead and create this effect. And it's very easy to do, and I'm going to stick with it about right there. And what I want to do now is it looks too rough from the palette knife, I think. So I'm going to add a blur to it, Gaussian blur. And actually I'm blurring the mask right here, so I'm going to click on this thumbnail, choose filter, blur, Gaussian blur again, so I can actually blur the photo. You can see I think it looks a lot better here than it did before with the blur. So we'll go ahead and blur it that way, like that. I'm using 2.2 if you're trying this photo out for yourself. So this is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty good, actually. It looks kind of like an older photo is taken and blurred into a newer photo. So thanks for watching this video, and goodbye.